Hello and welcome to the SIMmetry's tutorial series. This tutorial on timespan tags will provide you with the steps to restrict visibility of the data to a specific period of time. To begin this tutorial, let us go over where the timespan tag tool can be accessed. To access the timespan tag tool, on the ribbon menu, click on the Analysis tab. Then in the time group, click Timespan Tag. The Timespan Tags dialog box is displayed. To use the timespan tool, first select a method from the following: time sequence or full time range. The time sequence method splits the time span evenly between the group's objects, with each object displaying after the one specified in the project tree. The full time range method sets the entire time span for each of the group's objects. Next, enter a start and end time. If the group selected contains subgroups, in the subgroup objects field, define these objects by the following: consecutive or simultaneous. The consecutive option displays the objects within the subgroups for an equal fraction of the total time. The simultaneous option displays the objects within the subgroup as a unified object. Next, in the Apply field, select either All or Objects Without Time. Selecting All will apply to all objects in the group. Selecting Objects Without Time will apply the objects that didn't already have a timespan tag. Finally, click Apply to Group. A timeline is displayed showing each object in the group and the date and time they are visible. If you want to clear the timespan set, click Clear Group. If you want to modify the object's display, click the required object on the timeline and then do any of the following: click the red X, drag the object to the required position on the timeline, or point to the edge of the required object until the cursor becomes a double-sized arrow. Then click and drag the mouse to resize the object. If you want to automatically cycle through the group's objects, click Play. Then set the timeline for each cycle in the Sec per loop field. Use the Zoom In Out icons to zoom in or out of the timeline. If you want to clear the timespan set for a particular group, on the Tools tab in the Time group, click Timespan Tags. In the project tree, select the required group. In the Timespan Tags table, click Clear Group. We went over to restrict visibility of the data to specific periods of time in our project. This concludes the tutorial on timespan tags. For more information, refer to Chapter 14, Analysis tab, in SIMmetry's user manual. Thank you for watching, and please stay tuned for upcoming tutorials.